It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show. To start your morning. Kevin is the host. And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
How you doing today, Virginia?
Doing good. Just left the airport.
Yeah?
Dropped off my mom.
Okay.
So she is heading back to Texas.
Did she have a good time with her daughter and family?
She did. She had a lovely time. She had a fun adventure.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we capped it all off yesterday with some medical testing.
Oh, okay.
Some brain testing. Some amyloid testing.
What was the other one?
Amyloid, I think it's
Amyloid.
Amyloid testing.
I don't know if I've ever tested my amyloids.
I have never tested my amyloids, but apparently it's like how they can tell if you have like dementia or stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. In-depth medical stuff.
yes, very in-depth stuff.
How do you get that? If you go to the doctor and say, I really want my brain checked out because I'm not sure what's going on in here, what do you do?
They'll do it. We went yesterday to a place called the Alzheimer's Treatment Centers, and they'll do the test for free. They will look at your brain. They do this whole thing where they can read it through your eyes.
No real way, really?
Yeah, because you're looking at this screen and you're pushing this button, and when you see certain things, you push it, and they test your reaction time and this and that, and then if you mess it up, they got to start it over.
Sounds like a DUI test.
It kind of is. Right. But there's this thing on your head that's like measuring. It's got little suction cups all over your head.
Okay.
Measuring waves?
Oh, my mom had the worst bedhead after this test. She had hair going this way and that way and all over the place. But yeah, they can pick up these amyloids, I guess, and tell how far you are into cognitive decline.
Okay.
It's all new stuff. This is like technology they didn't even have 10 years ago.
That's kind of impressive.
There's stuff going on that they're doing that's like, testing and researching, and you're a part of, you're basically a lab rat.
I would imagine, too, if you have parents and they might live somewhere else in America, that you could probably get better medical treatment as you get older here in South Florida than you probably could anywhere else in the U.S.
100%.
Yeah.
I was talking to the doctor yesterday, and he actually recommended that my mom come live here for 3 months and get treatment 3 times a week.
Wow.
Every single week. And I was like, dude, I don't know if that's possible.
Sounds expensive.
Very expensive. That's part of it. But then also like, all right, kids, y'all got a new roommate. Big Linda's living here for 3 months. And
would your kids love that?
Well, Magnolia doesn't care because she's at college. She's like, oh, too bad for you.
Rocco.
But Rocco,
how does he react?
He would be struggling with it. He would definitely be struggling with it because grandma's a lot of work.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a lot.
She likes to go around, do a lot. She likes to be very active, it seems like.
She does like to be active, and she also likes to do it her way. And negotiating with her is like negotiating with a kindergartner.
Okay.
She'll throw a fit.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Her ceviche wasn't perfect last night, and she let the waitress know. Like, Mom, this is my client. What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, stop right now. We'll order you another dish. It's like, no, it's not vinegary enough. I'm like, it's super fresh.
And
a good ceviche doesn't have to be swimming in vinegar.
there goes that endorsement.
Oh, my gosh. Shut up, Mom.
Wow. Okay.
So it would be rough to have her live with us for 3 months, and I don't think she wants to either.
Right. I would
She's
imagine.
got her life in Texas.
Sure.
I wonder if that's just an older thing, too, because I noticed people in my family, the older they got, they started complaining about weird things, but out in public.
Yes, the filter is gone.
Yeah.
Normally, maybe you would just keep your opinion to yourself and then keep it moving. No. You have to tell everybody along the way how you feel.
And it's loud and it's public.
Yeah. And it hurts people's feelings. Like the waitress looked so sad. She was like, oh, everybody loves our ceviche. I ate it. I loved it. I was like, give it to me. I'll eat it.
But is that age or is that something really going on with the brain? Or is it both?
Both. So, old people, I think a lot of old people lose their filter. But if you also have cognitive decline, which she does, plus no filter, it's just hold on to the handlebars. We're on a rough ride.
Because I think about the more I think about it, the older people I'm talking about in my family, they never really had a filter. So you wonder, is it the person?
Well, you only probably knew them when they were old, too.
Good point.
So maybe when they were younger, they were civilized.
I don't know. They're from Rhode Island. They were always just a little.
Can you imagine Virginia when she loses her filter?
I think about it every night, Kevin.
Rocco told me this last night as we were going to bed. Mom, please tell me you're not going to be like Grandma Linda when you get old. And I was like, I can't make you that promise, son.
Well,
Good night.
We can't have any decline with you. You got to stay right where you're at.
I agree. Maybe I should do the amyloid test.
Yes, we need to find
Start
out.
giving me the trial medicine now.
Well, I did see some people already are texting in. They noticed something that I did today when I was watching the news. If you had it on NBC and you saw the footage of Billy Joel, it said in the upper left-hand corner, the name Kevin Sinicki. I'm like, I know that name.
Look at that.
Yeah, he got some credit, finally.
That's cool.
There was other less, important news outlets that took his video and did not give him credit. So we could actually sue them, which I'm thinking about doing because we've been sued for that. So why can't we sue them?
But we still steal a lot of people's stuff, so let's not do that. We got 20 lawsuits coming today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
if we want to play that game.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tom Yamas gave Kevin Sinicki credit. So we are down with the NBC credit.
Tom Yamas is a South Florida guy.
You're right.
He knows.
Yeah.
He does it right.
Yamas
in the house.
That dude's really good, though.
He is
by
good.
the way. He's kind of like you got him and you got the David Muir, I think it is, over at
Muir
ABC.
is so solid as well.
Yeah, you got two titans now of news. Young, hot dudes. They're kind of the new up-and-comers. Head-to-head
They look
battle.
chiseled out of stone.
Right.
They are ready to report the news, baby.
Serious, ready to go, yeah.
You will never catch them in a scandal. You just won't. They're that good.
So you think so? Scandal proof, huh?
Scandal proof that Yamas.
Denny's, just hold on to that audio, please, just in case something happens.
Yeah. Scandal incoming in 3, 2. Yeah. Well, we do have a bit of a scandal that has been going on here at the KVJ show. Somebody swiped Virginia's boots that she put in a cupboard to keep whenever it got cold, and then they just disappeared and no idea who took them.
Poof. I mean, I kind of blamed a few people around here. I mean, the number one suspect was Danny from Danny and Megan.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wears your shoe size.
I know, but we thought he had taken him for his dog.
No, so me being the lead investigator, we always thought Virginia's theory about Danny was very stupid.
Okay, just for the record.
Just for the record, sir.
But a lot of her theories, a little off.
Okay. Well, Virginia thinks that she may have an update here and maybe is on to the actual culprit. Maybe we found out what happened to her boots.
They're Magnolia's old Uggs, and she decided that they just weren't fashionable enough for her. She wanted brown, basic Uggs. So these were like blue with little bows on the back, and they were just too juvenile for her.
Okay, all right.
I take all the old.
She's aged out of them.
She's aged out. I take all the old leftover shoes, and I'm happy to do it.
Yeah,
Kevin, they were so yesterday.
We have the same size foot, so that works out really good.
Oh, that is nice. Okay. So is it possible your daughter came in here and reclaimed them? Is she On the culprit list?
She should have been on the suspect list.
I mean, yeah, maybe she just came back to get her boots back.
Well, she is on the suspect. I just haven't gotten to her yet, but she is on the list.
Was the investigation continuing over the holiday, or did we take a break?
We took a small break, but, don't worry, I made some calls from Oregon.
We should have put a new investigator on our team because there was a new investigator that entered the mix over the holidays. I didn't really expect this person to be on the hunt for the buhtz, but they were.
Okay. So you brought in warm boots, put them in the cabinet here in the studio for you to wear whenever it got cold. They turned up missing. No idea who took them. You've basically fingered everybody that we work with. I'm not sure they've liked it.
I've looked at all of you with suspicion.
Yeah, no, they definitely are offended.
Yeah. So what is the update? Have you found the boots, or do you know who took them?
And by the way, Kevin, thank you for saying boots and not buhtz.
Well, I don't know if anybody would know what I'd be talking about if I said butts. They'd be like, I don't know what a butt is.
You found them?
So the buhtz are in the studio.
Okay.
Wait, did you
They're
overlook?
back?
The cleaning lady at my house found them. They were under the sofa.
So you took them home, forgot,
Yep.
and blamed everybody.
Yep.
Guilty, Your Honor. I want my client thrown in prison.
Okay. Odd turnaround from an attorney.
I had no recollection of wearing them home, and then accidentally they got stuck under the sofa. The cleaning lady pulled the sofa out to clean behind it, and the buhtz were under the sofa.
That must have been one wild night.
I couldn't believe it. I felt so embarrassed. I want to apologize, especially to Danny from Danny and Megan. I mean,
See, that's the difference. I can believe it.
Yeah, in fact, I'm not a bit surprised. I'm exactly where I kind of figured it was going to end up.
And I don't want to tell you, but the main theory in this entire investigation was you were the actual number one culprit.
you were right, investigator.
How about that, huh?
They were under the sofa, though. I mean, I don't look under the sofa.
But why do you put things under the sofa?
I didn't put them there. I
Oh,
don't
somebody
know.
else did that?
Why would I be under the sofa?
Because you drink a lot. Who knows how this happened? What do you mean, how?
How?
It's the easiest riddle ever to be solved.
Yeah, if we would play back the game field, you see a drunk Virginia, bitch, yeah.
Under the sofa?
Yeah, butts.
Bitch.
Drinking
There they go.
Drinking in one hand, you on the ground on the other.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I had that drink right now.
Lisa says, and she's suspecting her mom of cognitive decline.
I know. The nerve.
Wow. You notice that finger goes pointed at everybody else.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're back.
Wow. Okay. Well, there we go.
Mystery solved.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank God the scandal is over. Okay, Danny, you've been cleared.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go see him face to face for that apology.
Yeah.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design.
Well, this is a crazy whole catfish scenario. So Tommy Lee is married to this young girl, Brittany Furlong. She's like hot and young and probably fell for this catfishing thing, not knowing what was going on. But now she's saying that she really believes that it wasn't a catfish, that this guy, Ronnie, who was the lead singer of the band Falling in Reverse, was reaching out to her. And he has been like, it wasn't me. You got catfish, lady. Leave me alone. So now there's been a fight publicly between Tommy Lee's wife, Brittany, and this lead singer, Ronnie, from the band Falling in Reverse. He has now filed a temporary restraining order against her. He's like, look, she's crazy. She's been harassing me. She's been coming after me. She fell for this catfishing thing. This wasn't me that was reaching out to her, but she thinks it was. And so now she has started like following him to doctor's appointments, tailing his vehicle when he left his house.
It's not looking good for her.
It's not looking
Whoa.
good for her.
No.
I mean, it really does sound like, according to him, she was catfished.
This can happen. There was a podcaster who thought he was getting catfished by another podcaster talking all this trash, and they blamed him, and it was this big thing, and they realized they were wrong. Somebody tricked them.
It was catfishing. It wasn't real.
But the catfisher was so good, it was making it look like the other podcaster was catfishing them, and they really weren't.
I'm telling y'all what, with this AI and with this chat GPT,
right,
anybody can pretend to be anybody else nowadays, including what almost got my dad. He thought he was on the phone with his son who had been in an accident.
Yeah, I missed a doctor's appointment because I thought it was fake.
There is such good fakery out there that, you're going to miss real things because you think they're fake.
Real things are happening. I'm going, this is a lie. And then they'll call back, why did you call me a liar? You have an appointment tomorrow at 2. Like, oh, my bad. Sorry. I thought you were a catfisher.
Y'all, it is so easy to get spun around nowadays. So just be careful. Don't believe anything until you investigate. Savannah Guthrie, the Today Show co-anchor, she just underwent surgery and they removed vocal nodules and polyps on the inside of her throat. She is going to be out for a little bit after this surgery for several weeks as she has to rest her voice. But hopefully when it's all said and done, she will be able to come back to the Today Show and be okay. I know that can be kind of scary because when you have vocal cord surgery, there's no guarantees that you're ever going to talk again normal. I know people that have had it, and then they talk like Mickey Mouse afterward.
Really?
Yeah.
If I lose my voice somehow, I'm letting you know right now I'm not going anywhere. I'll still make it work here on the microphone. I'll talk to you in taps.
In Morse code.
In code. Yes, you'll know I'm here.
And finally here, I can't wait to listen to this episode of the podcast Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard. I guess Cher came on there recently.
Yeah.
And Cher is not a fan of Dax, and she gave it to him on his own show, and he just kind of had to take it because it's Cher.
Right.
Cher had heard a lot of things about Dax, and she believed them.
Okay.
And even though Cher worked with Kristen Bell, his wife, and loved Kristen Bell, she is not a fan of Dax. And so on the show, she's just judging him the whole time and doesn't understand why Kristen is with Dax.
Well, is Kristen the one giving Cher the information?
No. I think it came from, we heard a lot of stuff. Remember, Dax was in hot water because he was talking about, making light of spousal abuse, physical spousal abuse, but he was joking. But a lot of people didn't take it as joking, and they were like, you don't joke about that.
Okay.
I think Cher is in that camp. You don't joke about that.
Also, too, not everyone loves Dax and Kristen.
You're right.
I'm one of the ones, I'm not a huge fan. I know you guys love them.
I'm the opposite. I love Dax. I love Kristen. But Cher is in your camp. Cher does not like Dax at all. And so it's just kind of funny that she's there on his show doing the podcast, and she's bringing this I don't like you energy because Cher don't hold back.
Right.
So
she doesn't care. She's past that age of caring.
Cher.
I don't think she's ever cared. She used to dress down David Letterman.
I love it.
He would not be cool.
She's Cher. She's an
Cher.
icon. Yeah.
She's spicy. She's an icon, and she's going to tell you how she feels about you, even on your own podcast. So.
Who would you like to see Kristen with? If you got to pick from every available bachelor. Oh, they don't even have to be available. They can be some taken ones if you want. Who would be your dream partner for her? Because I know you think she could do better, and I don't disagree. Who would be your pick?
I don't know.
Brad Pitt, maybe?
Being self-deprecating right now. He's.
I just want to know who she thinks your dream catch would be. There's some people I have that I think are good.
You've never thought about that. No. She's just
not sold yet on me.
She's not sold yet. Well, you don't have the relationship.
I don't have the talent of either of you guys, so I mean that part.
No, but the truth is, I trust her, so you must have something that I don't see.
Yeah, there you go.
We're pulling that clip, by the way. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's it. That's as honest as it gets.
That's amazing. You get them, Cher. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of Do It, bitch. Do it, bitch. bitch. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch. Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Ugh, this game's coming back in the new year.
It is. Do It Bitch is back.
I made a New Year's resolution to never play this again.
Yeah.
Well, we're all breaking our resolutions. Okay, we got Virginia and Jbird today against myself and Denny's. Our gamblers are Bird and Denny's to start off the year.
Okay, just to let you know, we're pushing it real hard.
Dude.
Team full throttle.
First week back. Can we go team easy entering back into work?
Great team name.
We got to work on the name.
Yeah, I like it. We're going to use that.
Get that on a shirt.
Easy back into the...
Okay.
I'm with you, though. Let's ease back into this.
Ease back. No full throttle, okay?
Gotcha.
He's ready. He's ready. He's excited.
Speed racer.
Only because I believe in you.
I don't.
Okay, the first topic that we have, it is movies by Matt Damon. Movies by Matt Damon. Okay. All right.
By him or that he's in?
You are the worst to play games.
If he appeared in the movie.
Okay.
Now, what if we did a screenplay? Sorry, we're on the same team. My bad.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
You know I'm not good with movies.
I got to make sure I don't turn on my teammates so soon.
I got to get clarity.
That's what that means, Virginia. If he was in the movie, that would be a movie by Matt Damon. Okay. How many can Jbird name in 10 seconds?
Wait, I thought I was the gambler.
He is the gambler.
Virginia's got me all. I'm still stuck on the fact she didn't get movies by Matt Damon.
Virginia can do 3.
Okay. 3 for Virginia. Denny's, how many do you think I can do?
I think Kevin can do 4.
Okay.
Virginia can do 5. She does the dirt. She understands these things.
All right. Denny's, what do you want to do with that? Raise or call?
I'll say do it, which I don't think she can do 5.
That's
accurate.
Yeah, I believe that too.
5 Matt Damon movies he was in.
Think.
In 10 seconds, your time begins now.
Good Will Hunting. A Beautiful Mind. The Bostonian.
You have to stop watching TikTok and you need to start watching movies. Ocean's 11, 12, and 13. That's 3.
I forgot.
Born Identity.
Yes. There's 3 of those.
It's like 11 of those. All right, stay calm, Bird.
Okay, it is the first 3, and Denny's and I get the first point.
Oof.
Hey.
Okay. Next topic, we're going to be going with major world rivers. Major world rivers.
I just feel like we do so much river
content.
A lot of river content.
Okay.
So you should get this.
All right.
Are you yelling at me or are we a team?
I'm like a coach. Like
You're pumping me up.
Fired up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
World rivers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kick it off at 4.
Okay. 4 for me. Jbird.
They call her Worldly Sinicki, so she can do 5.
Okay. 5 major world rivers. Denny's.
World rivers. I know. People are going to think we're off air. I'm just contemplating it.
No, I wasn't. I was just going to say there's a lot of rivers out there.
There are a lot of rivers. Are they famous enough to be considered world rivers? All right, so I guess if we know them outside of the United States, they must be big enough for us to even know them.
Yeah.
So we're at 5. I'd have to raise it to 6.
It'd be at 6. If you went there.
6. Okay. Kevin's worldly. I'll raise it to 6.
Okay. Bird.
Here's the thing. Kevin does know 6 rivers. He does.
In the entire world.
Absolutely. I know he does. He's a man of the map.
Look at him.
Well, yeah. What are we at? 6?
Kevin knows a lot of streams, too.
Oh, Kevin, I'm going to regret saying 7, but she's going to do 7.
Okay. 7 major world rivers in 10 seconds. What do you want to do with that one?
I'll say do it, Wiz.
No, man. Come on, push it.
I know. I wanted to.
You all right over there? No, you got a hurt hand?
No, I don't want to talk about it. People don't want to hear about my injuries.
He hurts himself weekly doing radio.
The shorter list is what is working on the bird. That would be a tough topic. Name 10 things working on the bird. I think you'd have to tap out at 3.
This hot.
Okay. 7 major world rivers in 10 seconds for Virginia. Your time begins now.
Nile, Amazon, Mississippi, Loxahatchee River, Chattahoochee River, Missouri River, Rio Grande, Mountain River.
Damn it. Damn it.
Hey, Mountain River.
I don't know Mountain River. But
Oh, Mountain River.
Look it up.
It's beautiful.
I guarantee you it exists.
It's in a beautiful part of the world.
Okay.
By a mountain.
It's near a mountain. There's some
whatever.
trees.
I think she
around.
had-
Counting all those as major world rivers.
I don't know Mountain River.
Chattahoochee.
Oh,
Chattahoochee, that's a major river.
dude, they talk
Is
about
it? River?
They talk about
Ask Alan Jackson.
Chattahoochee. There's a song about it. Worldly. Loxahatchee. They love the Loxahatchee River in Australia.
I live right off the Loxahatchee River.
Okay.
And
Major world river.
Australia has a weird fascination about the Loxahatchee.
I'm thinking like the Tigris and the Euphrates, things of that nature.
Okay, I could tell you.
I'm just saying.
No
like,
one likes a bragger.
Tim's.
Mountain River. I don't know. I'm sure we're gonna count it, but I'm just saying.
Dude, you never heard of the Mountain River?
I'm sure there's one. It's always a shock.
It's
Is the
major.
Mountain River the one that gives her 7?
I think
that
it
was
gives it 8.
Oh, okay, 8. All right, so she blew way past it.
I could be wrong, though.
No, you're right.
No, I don't believe you.
I thought she was at 7.
I was at 8. Mountain
you
River
at?
was 8.
Mountain River was 8.
What are the people think? In fact, don't read the comments.
Whose side are you on?
We'll give her the point.
Yeah.
People are screaming.
Okay.
It just gets hairy with
I
that.
am a Mountain River fan.
Mountain River.
In fact, we just changed our team name to Mountain River.
Mountain River.
Okay. All right, we are tied at 1 apiece here. All right, the next topic is bands that start with the letter K. Bands that start with the letter K. Jbird, how many can Virginia name in 10 seconds?
She can name 2.
Okay. Denny's.
I think Kevin could do 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he definitely can. He's musical Kev.
Totally.
She's got to do 4.
Okay.
Open that door. Get on that floor. I know that, Virginia.
Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Walk that dinosaur.
You can do 4.
4.
What do you think, Denny's? Raise or call here?
I'm just afraid, Kevin, because Mountain River. I'm afraid she's gonna throw out something that will just get her to 4, and it'll work.
Damn, those mountains have shook him.
They have. I get shook by this game all the time. And I think we're 2 days into the show this year. And
Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
And that's coming from Team Mountain River.
Raise or call?
I'm gonna say do it, Witch. I hate to put in her. I hate not believing in Kevin. I just
Okay. We're at 4 then.
They don't believe in you. They think
4
you're
bands.
They think you are stupid.
No,
Okay, 4 bands with the letter K. 10 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Corn, Killers, The Carpenters, Candy, Kindness, Careful, Cool in the Gang.
Yeah.
that's tough.
We're not celebrating today.
Okay.
I can only think of 3.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I couldn't push it.
Kev, you could have done.
I had Kings of Leon was the only other one I had.
I think I'd have gotten to about 5, maybe. I would have been about it.
But you would have won. You would have got it.
Again,
it was close.
Nobody
It was
likes
close.
a bragger.
It was close, but yeah, no, that's tough. It's a tough topic.
Oh my gosh!
Tough
And you got
topic.
corn, which is awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten corn.
I would
You're
have
not
never
accepting the Carpenters?
C. With a C.
Okay, it is the first to 3 and do it, bitch. Myself and Denny's, we've got 2. Virginia and Jbird have 1. Possibly 1 point away from a win. Okay.
Virginia was doing a lot of research during that.
Oh, I know. She throws out a lot of errant answers, and then she tries to kind of make them fit to the topic afterwards.
Oh, you mean like Elegante wine?
Yes.
Look, I got lucky that day. I did not know there was an Elegante wine.
It's just wild.
Well, just for the record, there
just for the record.
are musical groups named Candy with a K. They have a YouTube. Carpenters in the UK with a K is a Carpenters tribute band. They also have a YouTube.
Yeah.
And Kindness is a soul group.
Oh, it is? Okay.
And they're also a band.
They got big numbers, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
One of them did have pretty big
48,000 views on their video.
Wow.
Kindness.
Well, you're presenting the wrong numbers. This is not the right numbers to present. I know. Never mind.
Yeah.
Let's stay focused. No, I know. You're giving numbers. It's okay. I'm derailing the show.
Yeah. I asked the chat, I'm like, should those count? I'm getting a lot of no's. I think we might be losing the spirit of the game.
We want their subscriber numbers, not their...
They have 3.7 million subscribers. Kindness, the band.
That would count. We still lose, though.
Yeah. Okay. It's a good try, though.
Good effort.
It's so scary.
You're kind of like our Kim Kardashian. You're like our little lawyer.
Just telling you, they're on YouTube.
Okay, so we got 2-1 here is the score, first to 3. And our next topic that we've got here is ice cream flavors.
Okay, now something we can compete with.
Okay, Dennis.
Everyone, yeah.
How many ice cream flavors can I name in 10 seconds?
This was going to have to be full throttle because I feel like both parties can definitely do a bunch.
Oh, somebody say full throttle?
I'm going to start this one off at 8.
Okay.
Whoa.
Bringing that thunder. All right.
You have kids, damn it. You can do 9.
Are you yelling at me?
Coach, I'm like coaching you, pumping you up. Passion.
Okay. Jbird, how many can Virginia do? Do you want a raise call?
She can do 9.
He's going to do 9. I'm
Do 9,
debating.
Dennis? Okay.
I just feel like 1 second we have to rapid fire this. She does have kids.
She does.
And a husband that loves ice cream.
I've seen all of them.
I'm going to do 10. We have to go big, full throttle.
Okay. Going big.
Do you want to go down with the home run or do you want to see Kevin strike out? That's the question. Can he do 10? Does fat Kevin live somewhere deep down inside him?
Yeah, it's a great question.
You can do 11.
Okay. We're at 11 ice cream flavors, 10 seconds.
This. You got this.
What do you think, Denny's?
So tough. I feel like there's a confidence over there with Virginia on this one.
Good, feel it. You know what that's called? The full throttle confidence.
Well, and also, I'm afraid she's just start shouting things that are going to somehow.
I had confidence with bands with a K, too.
Let it go. Let it go. Stay focused.
Oh, no. I'm going to bring this up all day on Instagram.
Stay focused on ice cream.
Never.
Stay focused on ice cream.
We're at 11 right now.
Yeah. I'd have to raise you to 12.
12 from Ralston.
Mm-hmm.
That's
12 ice cream flavors in 10 seconds.
all right. We have the point to play with, so I'm going to say do it, which I just feel like 12 is so many.
Okay.
And Kevin hasn't eaten ice cream since the 80s.
He's got to run the board.
Okay, we're talking 11 ice cream flavors in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, cookies and cream, peanut butter, eggnog, peach, cherry, strawberry, banana, blueberry, cheesecake, Rocky Road, vanilla, French vanilla.
I see. I knew she had a confidence about her on that.
Gonna
one.
get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. It is tied to a piece. Next point wins.
Ride that broom. It sounded dirty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it for, but just, you know what I mean. Let's do this thing.
It was after 8. We're good.
Final topic, instruments in an orchestra.
Yes.
Okay. Instruments in an orchestra.
I mean, there is a lot.
Yeah.
A lot going on down there.
Okay, Jbird, you started off here. How many can Virginia name in 10 seconds?
She's a woman about town. She loves music and rich plays.
What?
I will go. She can do 7.
Okay. 7 instruments in an orchestra, 10 seconds. Denny's, what do you want to do? Raise or call?
I'm going to have to raise it to 8.
Okay, we're at 8. Okay.
There's just so many instruments, Virginia.
Don't yell at me.
Again, I'm getting you focused. You can do 9.
Okay. She's at 9. Denny's.
Gosh, there's just...
9 instruments in an orchestra, 10 seconds. What do you think?
She's been scaring me today.
Good.
I scare a lot of men. I mean, look at my husband. That man walks in fear.
This is the only time I want Virginia to be scary and mean.
What would I have to raise it to, Kev?
It'd be 10.
It'd be 10. I have to
10
do
and
an
10.
instrument a second. There's just so many. And she's just kind of on fire today. I'm going to have to say, we're going to have to raise it one more.
Okay, we're going to go to 10.
10 and 10.
Okay. Bird?
Oh, man, Ralston. He's a man of many trades. I'm going to make you sing for your supper.
Okay. 10 and 10. All right.
All right.
Eventually.
Okay.
But
Furthermore.
I mean, Virginia's throwing
No,
giants.
I locked it in, I think.
You did lock it in, you dumbass.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hope Ralston Bill Buckner's this thing.
Oh.
What happened with that Buckeyes game? Who won that game?
Not the Buckeyes.
What is this?
You.
Hurricanes! Hurricanes!
You.
I'll get in my
The
head.
U is back.
Man.
The U is back.
So, guys,
All right.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, here we go.
Carpenters
Horn,
with a
French
K.
horn, flute, piccolo. We got drums, percussion. You've got sousaphone. You got trombone. You got chimes. You got xylophone. You've got percussion. You got timpani. You've got a flute.
Oh.
How'd I do?
I heard percussion.
I heard percussion twice.
Okay.
Percussion twice, but flute would have put it at 11.
Okay.
Now, Virginia was kind of talking over the beginning
I
end
know,
of
because
that.
I didn't know he was starting so quick.
Wait a minute, Virginia interrupted.
I had some more insulting jabs.
Right as the
Well,
clock,
the show ends at 10. I'm like,
as the clock strikes.
No, I've got plenty more insulting jabs.
Furthermore, Kevin.
I guess it was a little messy at the front end.
It was very messy.
okay. All right. Well, we'll check. Did I get 10 in 10 that counts? That is the ultimate question.
Well, let me just say, this is a buzzer beater. It is down to a hair
It
of
is.
who wins this thing.
It is tight as always. Denny's, you went back and listened to it.
I did. I also included the audio in case we want to listen back to it. But if we aren't counting percussion,
Which we're not.
Cannot.
we're not. So we took out both percussions, you said.
Yep.
You also said flute twice, so we subtracted that. That's 3 subtracted. I still counted 10.
Okay.
We could listen back to it.
Okay.
I need to listen back to it.
Okay.
Well, the first part of the clip's a little messy because you hear this gremlin all of a sudden come on to the microphone. And, Kevin's doing 11 things over there.
I didn't know you were starting. I thought we were still insulting you.
She was on a roll with insults. I got to give her credit
She
on
was.
that.
Yeah, she was. She was
was
going
busy.
strong. Okay, here it is. Okay, here we go.
Carpenters
Horn,
with a
French
K.
horn, flute, piccolo. We got drums, percussion. You've got sousaphone. You got trombone. You got chimes. You got xylophone. You've got percussion. You got timpani. You've got a flute.
I think timpani puts it at 10.
Okay. All right, there's the proof.
I think
Denny's did the checking.
It sounded like it did, but it was so fast.
It was quick. 10 seconds goes by fast.
Oh, my God.
All right. Looks like we got it.
Oh.
First win of the year, Denny's. Nice job. Congratulations.
Oh,
See a lot of side-eyeing over there.
the celebration is tough.
I hope you feel good about that.
Oh, we were such villains. We were screaming at Kevin.
Yes. I'm okay with it. Since we counted Loxahatchee as a major world river,
He does have a point.
I feel really good about mine.
We deserve the loss. We definitely deserve the loss.
I don't know about that. I'll take it to Instagram.
Okay. I wonder why you've been losing numbers.
My own.
Okay, good. All right, Drew, he said, all right, I found this on the internet. I think it'd be a great punishment for Do It Bitch. You take Vienna sausage, wrap it in cheese. You take canned potted meat mixture and mix it in with mayonnaise. And then dip the sausage in the potted meat mixture. Oh. I can pretty much eat anything. And even I said, what the hell, man? That's
Good
Drew and
Lord.
Jupiter, and there is a photo of what that thing looks like.
Drew.
Dude.
All right.
Gosh, I hate Vienna sausages, and I used to love them as a child. What happened? I grew up? No.
I think we all
happened.
just realized they're disgusting.
They look different, too, than the 80s.
Did you buy the spicy ones?
Oh, they all...
Oh, he bought the spicy ones.
That's good. It'll speed up your metabolism.
I bought that potted meat, but it looks just like a.
All right, the spicy ones are for you, Jbird.
Okay.
So what the hell am I doing?
You're eating the snack.
Gosh. Hold on. We got to at least get it out.
Look at that. Look, they're two different ones in the same container.
That's weird.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right, so wait, we wrap the Vienna sausage in cheese and dip it in the potted meat.
Yeah.
Whose pocket has this cheese been in? It's all melted.
Oh, look at that mayonnaise. Oh, that's nice. Just a nice big old squirt in there, Denny's. Get it all set up there. You can see it on KBJ TV. All right. Okay, y'all. Looks like you got a little snack coming up here. Oh, it's creamy, meaty. It's got everything you want. You got cheese in that?
I mean, look at
Honestly,
this.
in my hometown, that'd be a delicacy. Like you would see that in kids' lunches.
That is so gnarly.
They would like it.
I got to wrap mine in cheese. Sorry, I was filming.
This is like redneck kids' lunch.
I apologize.
That's all this is.
3,
Hold on. I haven't even begun to.
2,
All right.
1.
Okay.
I'll give it a love. Ugh.
Bon appetit.
Ugh.
Okay, how is it?
Disgusting.
Honestly, people in my hometown would eat this. And
Why is this cheese so
Because it's
melted?
in somebody's pocket. What the hell, Denny?
It was in his glove.
Denny gave us melted cheese and then said, open it. Can't open melted cheese.
All right.
Oh, it's so bad.
Okay, I'm wrapping it up, Kevin.
Okay, a little wiener there in your cheese.
Oh, he dropped his wiener on the
Oh, yeah,
dirty
he did.
counter.
Oh, my goodness. I can't keep the cheese on.
That's some mayo and that potted meat, dipping it in there. There you go, baby. Down the hatch. Okay.
That's disgusting.
Oh, yeah. Got a little kickback on that, looks like.
And these are mislabeled.
They're the same thing, but
That's not potted meat. That's spicy Vienna sausages, but it says potted meat.
Yeah, it does.
That's so
So
weird.
they put the wrong stuff in the wrong can, huh?
I guess they-
It won't go
Can you
down.
imagine what else goes wrong at the plant if they can't even get that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot of birds' eyes are watering. He is struggling. He's trying to take some water, trying to get that thing down. Then he's brought the trash can over by him.
Denny's scared the crap out of him.
He's like, what's going on here?
Jbird just sharded.
Yeah, somebody had a good question. What is potted meat? What does that mean?
It's like blended, like meat that's been put into a food processor and blend into like a consistency of hummus.
Oh, that is so bad.
It's like a thick hummus.
Why would anybody think that is good?
Some people love it.
Okay.
But just know you're eating like the butts and snouts and
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it's so much bung.
Bird is frozen in time. His jaws will not move.
Well, what's gross about that stuff is they mixed chicken and pork together like it was the same thing.
Chicken butts, pork
That's
butts.
it. Yeah, when you're down to the last little part of whatever animal you got, that's what you do. Bird can't get the swallow
Don't
going.
you spin it this way or me and you will fist fight.
Swallow
That was a
it.
miss.
Swallow it.
That was a
Swallow
miss.
it. Uh-oh. Bird is trying. It is fighting its way back up. Can he get it down?
You got this. You got this.
Okay.
Oh, he don't look right.
Oh, man, he is. Yeah, he's got some kickback going on. Okay, you got
He
it.
did
Got
it.
it cleared. Got it cleared. All right.
That was terrible.
Oh, well, just for the record, look at Virginia's. Look at Virginia's. They didn't even finish it.
Oh,
Are you calling out your partner?
Yeah, I am. We're not partners anymore.
He's got tears in his eyes.
Get us on evidence, please.
All right, I'll eat the whole thing. I thought I only had to take one bite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bird went for the whole thing. I think
Well, just because you're a psychopath.
One bite. Ooh, the punishment.
When
Come
you're on
on.
Jbird's team, you're on Team Psychopath.
I guess you are.
Yeah, you are, baby. Welcome.
That's the nicest thing someone said this year. There you go.
Okay. Virginia taking it all down.
Disgusting.
It's just, it was, I know people are probably like, oh, get over it. It's just a Vienna sausage and some pork brains.
Yeah.
It's gross.
That was nasty.
Okay. Thank you, Drew and Jupiter.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Well, if you got your friends coming to you wanting you to do dry January with them, thinking that your sobriety is going to fuel their sobriety, Virginia's saying, don't buy into the hype. Not your responsibility. It's theirs alone.
We are all on our own journey.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to force your bad choices on me.
Okay, your bad choices. How dare you go dry for January?
I mean, do the bartenders not need to make money in January?
That's a good point, yeah.
Who's going to pay their bills?
Height of season, it's true. Here in South Florida, you need that kind of cash.
I know. My liquor store needs the money, although I am also scared of my liquor store.
You do have a rough area liquor store.
Even the ducks in the parking lot are hard.
It's next to a very seedy motel.
Oh, the ducks are drinking out of a paper bag.
Well, we got another question here. Somebody wanted to know if they would be a jerk if they did this. It says, my friend and I were set up on a blind double date by one of our girlfriends. We met at Pop Stroke. We played putt-putt, had dinner. Now, I was supposed to be with one guy, and my friend was supposed to be with the other. This was all predestined by our friend who had set us up. She paired us with who she thought we fit better with. But pretty quickly I could tell that my guy wasn't a fit for me, because he would obnoxiously trash talk me after every putt.
Oh, no.
My friend, however, was loving her date. He was the exact opposite of mine, which means he was awesome. Unfortunately, my friend also thought he was awesome, except I kept getting these vibes that this dude was way more into me than he was her, and I would like to see if I'm right. Now, it's been 10 days since we went on this date, and my friend had DM'd him 4 days ago to see if he wanted to hang out again, and she has not heard anything back. She's sad about it. She confided in me. I just don't see this relationship happening. But would I be a jerk if I DM him? Because I think we might have something. And if I do, how long do I need to wait?
Ooh, this is a fragile situation, my man. Very fragile.
Are these girls or guys?
These are girls.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking to her, my man.
No, I'm talking to Kevin.
Yeah.
Not enough time has passed.
Yeah, it's too raw. It's too raw. Her friend still likes him because she's pining and sad.
Holding out hope.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin your friendship because you think you've caught vibes. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea.
Ever?
Well, on this situation, I would value my friendship over a one-off date.
Yeah. And then maybe like 3 months down the line, ask her, whatever happened to that guy that we went out with? Did he ever DM you back? Mm-hmm. And if she says no, he didn't, be like, wow, he was really nice. Would you mind if I DM'd him? Mm-hmm. But you got to get her permission. You can't do that behind her back because she was on the date with him and she liked him.
If you do it behind her back, you are a slithery snake, and it's going to come off that way. If that's your girl, that's your friend, you do anything behind your best friend's back and it looks sneaky, you're going to get a bad reaction typically.
You guys were on this date together, so you must be close with her.
Yeah, it sounds like they got a little friend group, and then they had a third friend that had set them all up, thinking that this is going to be great for them.
You're going to get a few people that go, oh, suck it up, who cares? But that's not the majority. I'm telling you, so many people, you're going to cause a rift in your friendship because of the timeline.
If you wait a little time, let a little time pass where he doesn't reach out to her, and then I think you can ask her permission.
Also, too, another just side note, if you go on a date with somebody and you hit them up and they do not hit you back within 4 days, move along.
Yeah, they're not interested.
Move along.
Yeah, that seemed like that was probably past
It wasn't an
expiration.
accident. You don't need to close the circle. You don't need to get the answers. You don't need resolution. He don't like you.
Right.
And that's okay. That's
okay.
That's part of dating. People don't like each other sometimes.
Oh, so many people didn't like me.
Yeah. Are you talking about work or are you talking about dating?
Whatever. You love all this.
Now, this person wants to know if they were a jerk for outing a school staffer for what she said to my daughter. And she says here in her email, she said, my 11-year-old daughter told me that a staff member at her school had told her that she needs to wear a bra. Now, she's 11. And mind you, she's barely developing. Like, you can't even tell when she's wearing loose clothing that she doesn't have a bra on. And she wears a lot of baggy T-shirts and either a cardigan or a hoodie or a sweater pretty much every day to school. I had her put the tops on that she was wearing the day that this instructor told her that she needed to wear a bra. And I literally couldn't even tell that she wasn't wearing one. I know I hate wearing one myself, and I don't think that anyone needs to wear one if they don't want to. So would I be a jerk if I outed this staff member and let the school know I don't want this ever being said to my daughter again?
Yeah, I think you should say something because this teacher is it a teacher? Is it a coach?
They only
what's
said
the
it was a
relation?
staff member. So it could be anything from a school nurse to the receptionist. Who knows? It could have been a gym teacher.
That's very inappropriate for anybody to say that to your young girl and give her a complex.
Yeah.
That's just not appropriate.
Is there ever an age where a teacher could say, hey, you have to wear a bra? Let's say you're in high school and things are...
I don't think it's appropriate for a teacher to comment on that.
I guess my question is that part of a school dress code? You would know that more than I would.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, has a bra ever been part of required school attire for girls?
I don't think so. I don't think you can tell a woman when she has to or doesn't have to wear a bra. It's a very personal choice. And it's also something for her parent to discuss with her, not some random school employee that you don't even know. That's pretty ballsy.
I feel like most women hate bras. My mom would curse her bra.
The bras are evil.
Yeah, to me, if this is handled anyway, it should be a principal calling the parents. And this is if it's egregious, like this girl is,
Coming out of her top.
Yes, and
That
it's
would be
distracting all the boys. And then the principal should call the parents and say, hey, we have a concern and deal with it that way. You shouldn't even address it with the kid themselves.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And barring her areola coming out,
Yeah.
I don't think it's anybody's business what's going on under her clothes if she's covered.
The other thing, too, is if your kid's uncomfortable, you're uncomfortable, you have every right to talk to the school administration about your thoughts. That's what it's for.
If you don't say something, then this administrator or teacher or school employee, they go unchecked. And they're going to keep saying stuff like this, which is inappropriate for them to have this conversation with an 11-year-old.
Right, exactly.
They
That's
need
my
to be
thoughts.
stopped
Yeah.
because, maybe this person is up in their years and they shouldn't be allowed to be communicating with kids anymore.
Or you find out it's like a piggy. A piggy.
Yeah. Was it a
be.
guy or a girl? Like,
It
that's
didn't say in
important
that.
too.
Yeah.
That is
And
important.
I think either way, it's
If it's a male, it's
very
even
inappropriate.
worse.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would go ahead and say something. Not a jerk.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Got one of our first great Florida man stories of the new year. And, of course, it happens in Polk County. The deputies there approached a man who was parked at a construction site. And when they walked up, they found him only wearing a red lace bra, a G-string, and he had on prosthetic silicone breasts.
That's hot.
But what was really criminal, not just weird, was the fact that he had a loaded gun hidden underneath the fake breasts.
Oh.
What 39-year-old Matthew Zaccarino was planning on doing, I have no idea, but he claimed he was on his way to a costume party, but he wouldn't explain any further when they asked him.
Why the gun, bro?
Exactly. Sheriff Grady Judd doesn't put up with that kind of stuff.
Oh, this is just his kind of story.
He simply just called the scene ugly. Flat out ugly. Zaccarino was arrested and now faces multiple charges, including armed trespassing, loitering, and resisting an officer. All from one very strange stop. And I assume we'll have a press conference from Sheriff Grady Judd here very soon to discuss the ins and outs and the details of this case.
I don't know why anyone would act a fool out in Polk County, man.
But they all seem to go there. It's amazing what happens in Polk County considering who their sheriff is.
You're just giving this sheriff content.
Yep.
He loves it.
Yes, he does.
I do think that at night he sits down and writes down some zingers ready to kind of... He's working on his routine.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to, right?
Yeah, it's helping. It's definitely got him nationally known.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I saw him today. They had a clip of him on the ABC World News tonight, overnight. Like, there's Sheriff Grady Judd. He's internationally known.
One of his biggest quotes is, you come to Polk County, you pull a gun on one of our sheriffs, you're going to go get shot. You're going to go get shot a lot.
Yeah. He's not lying. Well, 41-year-old William White Jr. was delivering mail in Pensacola on December 27th when he saw the kid ride by on a scooter with a box that he had just dropped off. And he's like, oh, hell no, not on my watch.
Wow, that was a quick porch pirate.
Uh-huh. So he took his mail truck and he's like, I'm going to get that package back. When I deliver, you get your package. But luckily, the boy was able to bail at the last second right before the mail truck plowed right over that scooter.
Wow. Oh, he was going to ram him with his mail truck.
Mm-hmm.
It's aggressive.
In fact, it ended up underneath the mail truck.
Well, don't be a porch pirate.
If you are a family or somebody that orders on the reg where you have packages coming in, because at one point I had a bunch of packages going on to my house. People drive around looking for that kind of activity. They'll case your house out for a few days to see if, Virginia orders a lot of boxes. That's the house we're hitting because she's getting something every day.
And think about it. If you're the mailman, he takes his job serious.
Yeah, he does.
And this is a personal vendetta that he probably has against porch pirates. Yeah, you shouldn't run over kids on scooters, but.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, too, if someone doesn't get their package, the mail person's got to hear about it.
Right. And then his boss is probably like, dude, did you even deliver that package? And he's like, I swear I did.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. He took it very seriously. Probably should have investigated a little bit more, though, because it turns out that the kid wasn't actually stealing the package. He saw that the mailman had actually delivered it to the wrong address. And the kid was like, oh, you know what? I know whose that is. I'll take it to the neighbor. So he picked it up and was delivering it to the neighbor when the mailman ran him over.
Well, that took a turn.
Yeah, took a bit of a turn.
Okay, well, all right, never mind.
Boy, oh boy.
This isn't just a simple oops crash with a 10-year-old in the road. This is an intentional act by a United States postal worker. You know, it's amazing what a small conversation would do in a situation rather than jumping straight to your use of force, or putting your hands on somebody, or just really escalating the situation way past where it should have been. It's a 10-year-old on a scooter. It's not a normal porch pirate running up snatching packages that you just dropped off.
Yes.
Okay, the more I hear about it, it's I'm starting to side with not the mail person.
The mailman has been arrested for criminal mischief, aggravated assault, and also facing charges for theft. So I don't know what that's all about, but
I like how we turned on the mail guy so quickly.
Whoopsie.
Well, a couple in Pennsylvania got into a fight in a Taco Bell parking lot on New Year's Eve. And this one escalated quickly as well. It ended when the guy got out of their car and the woman then said, you know what? Since you're in front of it, I'll just run you over. She came at him, but luckily he is alive still today. But some of the eyewitnesses had some comments.
I just hear a crash, and I look outside, and he's on the floor. The car is destroyed from the front end. If we didn't have this truck, he would have been not alive.
He got out of the vehicle, did the right thing. He knew the tempers were flaring, got out of the vehicle and walked away. Unfortunately, we've seen a lot of domestic violence incidents in the past month. It's a tough time of year. I've said it before. I ask everyone to take a deep breath, stay calm, walk away.
I just don't want to go near walking there because I always go to Taco Bell to get a drink, and I don't want to walk it there anymore.
Okay.
Dang.
You just ruined this kid's route to Taco Bell.
That kid just wants a Baja Blast and you ruined it?
You never know how you affect others when you try to run your husband over with your car.
New Year's Eve at Taco Bell, something says drunk?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, they're starting to use AI more frequently in some of these police departments, especially ones that might be a bit understaffed. But it can cause some problems because in Heber City, they say that the artificial intelligence that they're using there incorrectly stated in a police report that an officer had been turned into a frog. Now, apparently the body cam software and the AI report writing software picked up on the movie that was playing in the background, which just so happened to be The Princess and the Frog, and it put it all together. So it's getting the AI from the body cam, it's hearing the movie going on, and it's saying, yes, we had an officer just turned into a frog. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
That's some witchy movement. I am here for it.
You got to call in backup for that.
You definitely do. And you got to call in a witch doctor.
Be careful with that AI stuff, man. You got to triple check your work.
They said it's so helpful, they're going to continue using it, but they'll just try to make sure that they use discretion. Realize that their cops have not been turned into frogs.
I'm just noticing there are some people in my personal life really starting to rely on ChatGPT for emotional guidance.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it's scaring me.
Yeah.
And no, it's not Honeyface, but it's people that I know, and I'm going, you got a friend over there, huh? You're talking to them about that now. And they are believing what the robot's saying.
Oh.
I know.
It's a lot of power.
That is kind of a scary world.
I can see how it can manipulate people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You all right, Bird?
Right when we go on live.
Yeah.
Professional.
I apologize.
Welcome to the KVJ show.
This is your duo.
We got a lot of apologies out this morning.
Wow.
One falsely accuses people of stealing our buhtz, and the other one coughs in the mic.
A-team.
Well, we solved one mystery. What happened to Virginia's boots? She actually wore them home and then put them under the couch, where it took the cleaning lady a month to find them.
Embarrassing.
People are wondering how thorough your cleaning lady is.
You know, I guess
That's another
great question, too.
Another mystery is one is solved, another one opens up.
That's the real investigation.
There's a lot of loose ends in my life.
Yes, there are.
Loose and looser.
Yes, and now we have another caper that is unfolding here. Somebody that Jbird was starting to get close to in his life is now turned up missing here, Virginia.
What?
Yes, I know.
Is it Honeyface?
No, she is not missing.
Okay,
No.
good. She's alive and well.
I don't think
She came back from Oregon.
She did. Yes.
Good.
No, what is missing is that lovely cat that was showing up out front of his house.
Oh, the stray cat that you had befriended?
It was at my house every single day, and I haven't seen it pretty much since I've talked about it on the air. It's almost like it didn't want this publicity.
Maybe it heard you?
I don't know, but it's gone. And then I got a message, a horrifying message from my neighbor when I was in Oregon. He said, Bird, I just saw a rat by your fence. And I'm going, oh my gosh. You know how I feel about rats.
Dang.
So I am all hands on deck here. We are...
Maybe you need to get a cat.
Please don't say that. Please don't.
Oh, sorry.
Don't say that. There'll be 12 people showing up with cats in my house today.
Here you go.
Randomly, uninvited.
Yeah.
I've got this blind aging cat.
Oh my gosh, Bird, you need
Bird,
this
will
cat.
you take it?
They'll have a little kid too. Please, Mr. Jbird, take my cat.
He's got 3 bum legs, and mice are so safe around him.
You only have to give it 5 shots per hour. I'm like, I don't need cat guilt in my life right now. Please. Take it. Denny's, edit that out, please.
Ozark Sherry's asking, did you check underneath V's couch? Has the cat gone there with the butts?
Puss in butts?
Yeah. They usually do go hand in hand, right?
Puss in butts.
You're right. I got to ask your cleaning woman to see if she has seen any cats under your bed.
You got to say gato, though, because she wouldn't know what the hell you're talking about.
So, yeah, unfortunately, the cat has turned up missing. Who knows? Maybe it just went back to where it came from before.
Well, I just know having that cat around, I felt an extra line of protection with rats, because I've seen rats run up and down the power line. I've seen them run on people's fences, so I know they're out there. They're out there everywhere. They're always trying to get around.
Sure.
So I thought that new cat kind of, because that cat was a little tough. Cat had some street smarts to it.
Maybe that cat stepped to one other cat that said, not today.
I wonder, too, did the cat not see me around and said, oh, man, he's gone. I'm out of here.
The cat missed you more than you missed it?
That's what I keep telling myself, but I know it's not true.
Damn. I know. Have you walked the whole entire neighborhood?
Well, it's not my cat.
What was the cat's name?
Well, I didn't really get, it was kind of in the beginning stages. And no, I'm not walking around looking for a random cat that's not mine in people's yards, you weirdo. By myself. Have you guys seen a cat that's not mine?
Well, it is a mystery.
It is.
If you circle the block, maybe you'll find the cat.
And you know how great I am at solving mysteries.
And how great you are at walking.
Yeah.
2 things that are not the top of the list.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, Jbird's got a few problems that are going on. The cat's gone. The rats are just running rampant all over the yard. And then the yard is growing up, which makes better forage for those rats to go high, because you're having some issues with the new lawnmower you got.
Oh, rats love tall grass.
Okay, stop. You're not helping me with anything.
You're basically putting out the rat welcome mat.
It's amazing. I hired a lawn team and they never showed up. So I'm like, all right, it was a brand new lawn team. They didn't show up. I called. It went to nothing. So I'm going, all right, maybe they don't do lawn anymore. Or
they gave it up.
Maybe they saw your lawn. They're like, nah.
Or maybe
this is out of our pay grade.
Maybe they're not real lawn people. And it was a front.
Oh, no.
I don't know. But I bought a lawnmower, and me and Honeyface put it together. We put it together.
You put a lawnmower together?
You know, it wasn't that crazy.
You took it out of the box and it was already assembled?
No, you had to put some parts together. You did. Yeah, you know, there was a bar you had to screw in.
Okay, look at you, Tim the Tool Time Taylor.
I don't know if we did it right, though. Because when you try to pull the string, you have to go around the lawnmower, squat down, and pull from a side, and it just doesn't feel natural.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on, but I can't get this lawnmower to start. It's beating me. I've tried 3 days in a row. It will not start. It's got gas in it. It's got... What?
Why don't you talk about what happened before it had gas in it?
I did, I thought.
Well, you didn't give it a full explanation.
Okay, so when we do snack pack shows, I'll have gas tanks out there.
For the song Gasolina.
So we do the song Gas. So what we'll do is we'll drink out of the gas can, but it's water. I'll buy a brand new...
Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll drink out of it, and the crowd goes, oh my gosh, he's drinking gas. But he's not drinking gas. He's drinking water.
When we brought that back, I forgot that was water in there. I thought that was still gasoline.
So he went to put gas in his lawnmower, and it was water from a snack pack show.
And I'm looking at the gas. I'm going, wow, it's really clear. And it does not smell a bit like gas.
Yeah.
But he still put it in the lawnmower.
Amazing how pure they're making gas these days.
But wait, I think this is... This is water. Okay, son of a biscuit. It's
I took
water.
a swig, and sure enough.
And it was a lot of water, so I dumped it out of the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Did I ruin the lawnmower by doing that? Or
Well, if it won't start now, there's your answer.
But the reason why I can't start is because you really can't get any leverage. It's an odd. It's weird. I'd like to do a video, but I'm trying to eliminate the mocking online this year. As minimal as possible.
Right.
Do you want me to come over and try to start it?
I want nothing to do with you at my house.
I will make the biggest mocking video.
It's getting bad to a point where, and I'm running into all these walls of why I can't get this done. And it's just this odd problem that keeps stacking up, and it started to give me low level stress because I want my lawn cut, and I'm trying to do the right thing, and I'm making every wrong turn.
Yeah. What?
I think once you put water in a gas tank and then try to start it, I think it gets in there, right?
Virginia, you know nothing about lawnmowers.
Whatever. I used to mow the grass. I've mowed more grass than you.
That's not true. I used to mow the grass all the time. Just because you mow the lawn doesn't mean you know a lawnmower.
I know a lawnmower.
You couldn't find the buhtz.
Right. But she's an expert in this.
Yeah, that's why I'm not taking this crap. No.
She's already displayed her competency today.
I can tell she's rested. I got to have my guard up today.
Yeah. She's coming for you.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah. That's rough. So how many times have you tried to start this lawnmower unsuccessfully?
I mean, every single day.
You go back to it?
Yeah, I just think there's something wrong with it. I think maybe Virginia is right. Maybe putting the water in there ruined it. I didn't think it would. I looked into it. It said it wouldn't. But there's a lot of things that are wrong online.
I know a guy in your neighborhood, actually, our old jet ski mechanic lives literally like 2 blocks from you. He could probably look at it and tell you if you broke it.
Can I just pay him to cut my lawn?
I don't know if he does that.
Can I just do that instead? Okay, it's not this big thing. I don't have to win the lawnmower. I don't have to beat it.
We can give it to him and then ask him to mow your lawn with it.
There you go.
Here's a gift, but it comes with strings.
And it doesn't work.
You have to take it apart and get all the water out.
They even asked me at Home Depot, you want the warranty? I'm like, no, I don't need the warranty.
Me? Like I'm going to break this thing before I even started the first time?
Come on.
The grass is so safe.
Don't worry. I got warranties on other stupid things like my Bigfoot statue. I got a warranty on that.
Nate was saying just don't tip the mower towards the carburetor and you should be good. Also, you can disconnect the fuel line to drain it instead of tipping it.
Nate, what are you doing later?
Yes. I was like, this is a guy you need in your life.
Come on
Nate,
over.
you want a date?
Yeah. Okay, well, Jbird has got 2 mysteries going on. Missing cat, and did he ruin his own lawnmower before he started for the first time?
Let me know if you need me to come over and help.
I'd rather have you look for the cat, honestly.
All right, I can do that too.
Just keep walking down the block.
Yep, there you go. Go on a little further.
Just keep walking.
I'll put on my butt's.
Well, I know we typically do our call 'em outs on Mondays, but Jbird has got something that is a worthy call 'em out and might be kind of a safety issue as well. And this is people that do solicitations in parking lots. Jbird kind of got caught up in a conversation, somebody trying to sell him something, and then it created a safety risk because a car backed into the dude.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was okay. So how it all went down, I'm getting my groceries. I'm walking out to my Jeep, and it was... Like you say, parking lots are weird.
Parking lots are weird. And especially when somebody you don't know approaches you in one, it's always going to be weird.
So I see this guy approaching me, and he's hot on my tail. So it was kind of
He's hot on your tail, or he's hot?
No, he was hot on my tail, but he had a little kid with him kind of in the distance.
Yeah.
And he's holding up all of these candy bars.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we come.
But it was kind of aggressive, kind of like, buy this candy bar. But he says, I got candy bars for $1. I'm like, oh, I don't have any cash on me. And I couldn't hear what he was saying because he was still a bit of a distance away.
Yeah.
And he's starting to mouth off to me, but I'm not sure exactly. He was mad I didn't buy the candy bar. He was annoyed that I did not buy it. So I'm like, well, this is...
Well, you didn't have cash. What are you supposed to do? Like, poop out a $1 bill?
The other thing, too, is people don't want to get hassled in the parking lot like that because they think they're about to get, stabbed or something. Yeah. But as he's yelling, and like saying something to me, he doesn't notice that the car right behind him in the parking lot backs into him.
That's called karma.
It was kind of like
your mom and your Aunt Ann were working overtime in heaven.
So a couple of the candy bars drops. He picks them up. He's still saying something to me. I'm like, I gotta.
Oh, so now it's your fault that he got hit by a car.
I gotta get out of here,
you
man.
You gotta get out of there.
That does. I do gotta call out, and I have seen some weird things sold in a parking lot. T-shirts out of a van.
Okay.
I have seen toilet paper, toiletries sold out of a van before, or a truck of sorts.
Electronics.
Yes. Speakers is a big one. And the speaker people are aggressive. They go, no, man, I don't need speakers. But these speakers are amazing. You won't believe how awesome these are.
Okay.
I don't need any speakers. Nope, you need speakers. I'm like, no, I don't. I got to leave. But parking lot sales that seem rogue to me make me a little uneasy or annoy me. No?
Yeah, and they're dangerous, obviously. Case in point, guy got hit.
It's a tough thing because I don't think a lot of people like the hard sell where somebody has got a product right in your face, and especially when there's a little kid right there. And just kind of a heads up, I think Girl Scout cookie season starts on Saturday. So, it's all right there. This is kind of that year where a lot of little basketball teams and all these groups trying to get to Washington, D.C., and everybody's trying to sell you something, and they got a cute little kid, and they're right in your face, and you're like, ugh.
But the difference between that is they're not following you to your car. I've never been followed by a troop of Girl Scouts to my car.
Not a great place to do it.
No, it's just like it feels aggressive.
If they're stationary and they're set up at a table somewhere that you are able to walk past or stop at on your own fruition, that's fine with me. It's the person that approaches you and then they are like, well, why don't you have cash? Why won't you buy my candy bar? Like, dude, you need to get the F away from me.
In that same parking lot, remember I told you about that one weird guy?
9 out of 10 guys.
And I was being nice. He's like, hey, man, can you, here's my YouTube music. I want to play you some YouTube. I'm like, all right, sure.
All right, I'll listen to it.
I go, yeah, I'll subscribe to your channel. And then he asked me for $50.
$50?
I go, dude, I don't have $50. And he got mad at me.
Why would you give a stranger in a parking lot $50? This person's out of their mind.
He got visibly mad at me, and then I had Honey Face with me. I said, oh, let's go. And as we're walking down to the soda area, he's in the next window, which was still kind of, it's almost like he followed us through the store, but on the outside. So I'm getting ready to get my root beer, and all of a sudden I look out the window, and he is just mean mugging me. I'm like, let's go to the deli area.
Oh my gosh. Wow. You might need to do Instacart. You attract so much weird.
I have to Instagram.
That $5.99 as handling fee might be worth it for you.
It's not $5.99. It's an expensive game, Virginia, and it can't slip away from you. I have done Instacart.
You need to do it more.
I do it a lot.
Exclusively, you need to be an Instacart man.
Yeah, I think a lot of us just want to be left alone. That's why you see more and more people like, I'm just going to stay inside. It's nice. It's quiet. Nobody's going to bother me here, right?
I want to be left alone. I don't want to be approached by strangers in the parking lot. And I instantly assume you are there to hurt me. Well, even if you're just there to sell me a candy bar for your kid's sports team and you have nothing but goodness in your heart, I assume you want to stab me and my child, and that's the kind of energy I match.
Well, you always hear those scams where the adult uses the kid to lure the adult so that the guy can...
Sure. Yeah, you never know anymore.
I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on.
9 out of 10 men in parking lots, Jbird.
Maybe
That's out on the show many times.
Maybe more, Kevin.
Yeah, maybe more. And then you're telling me a story about this single female lives alone. Has got a new neighbor that keeps coming over late at night wanting to wash his hands.
So she's single. She lives alone, and she's new in the neighborhood, and her neighbor is creeping her out, and he's asked twice now at weird hours to come over to wash his hands.
What's the matter with his sink?
That's what she said, and he makes up some kind of excuse about the water's not working or something's wrong with his pipes, and she's going, no, it's okay. She's declined both times, but he's done it twice. Now she wants to know, is this enough to be creeped out to where you get it on file, or has he done nothing technically wrong?
If I was her, I'd get a Ring doorbell. Even if it's an apartment.
No, she has a Ring doorbell. That's where all this is going down. She's talking to him through the Ring doorbell.
Keep the videos of him when he comes over and does this, because he's setting the stage for something worse.
But I guess my question is, just with what we know, let's say a guy does come over twice in weird hours, asks to wash your hands. You call the cops. Are they not going to take that seriously? They're going to say, look, he's done nothing. There's no criminal activity here.
They're not going to take that seriously. And I don't think you can call the cops yet because he hasn't really done anything. But you got to get a deadbolt on this door. You got to, maybe think about if this is your forever neighborhood. Because if he's there, I don't feel safe there.
One point, there was one of the times that was late was past 11 p.m.
Oh,
which
that's
is weird.
Hell no.
That's insane.
Yeah.
She probably needs to get like a brother or a coworker or somebody to come over there and pretend to be her boyfriend or her husband and scare this guy.
Well, that's what
Put a little fear in him.
She wanted to know. She goes, do I say something to him? And if I do, is that going to only make him weirder?
She shouldn't say anything. She needs to have a strong male figure in her life say something to him and linger around the front of her apartment and make it look like he lives there with her.
So me or a Kevin. Got ya. We'll go over there.
No, I said strong male figure.
Yeah, I mean, to be able to find the strong male figure and then have him there when the situation happens, may not be realistic.
This guy just needs to see that she's not alone. He's preying on her because he believes that she lives there by herself, single, young, cute. That's what he's doing.
The one thing I think at least you can do is you can let him know, be like, I'm not comfortable with that. The situation's not going to happen. If he continues to do it, then at that point, I think you could contact the police about harassment and saying, I've communicated with him clearly that this is not going to happen, yet he keeps doing it and he's making me feel uncomfortable. And then they may take a report and then you start, the paperwork going in case something escalates.
Gosh, what a terrible situation. It's the next door neighbor. So it's kind of, you're believe me, I have lived in situations where you don't want to be next to your neighbor because there's some weird awkwardness going on.
Sure.
It ruins your peace a bit.
If I was her, I would have that strong male figure say something to this dude.
Escalate it, Kevin.
Do they have a rental service for strong male figures?
Let him know that, hey, she's not here by herself. I'm here with her. So if you want to speak to her, you got to go through me. So you're not coming over here at 11 p washing your hands, buddy.
So when he's looking out his window, just watching her every move and sees the guy leave finally, that's when he attacks? He's like, oh, the guy's gone. The big strong
Now's
guy.
my chance.
She's alone. He really ticked me off.
Yeah.
No, you go over there and you let him know what's up.
I think getting the pepper spray, bear spray, tasers, whatever it might be, to keep that very handy to the front door.
A better deadbolt.
Yeah.
What if I got a really big, strong guy, put him in a gi, had him do karate exercises in the front yard to let him know he means business?
This rent-a-tough guy is going to be a great service.
Rent-a-tough guy.
They just can hang around any time of day or night.
Yeah, and what happens if she doesn't know any tough guys? Because I don't think she does. Because, I mean, I know who this girl is. She's a friend of the family. And the only tough guy...
The only guy she knows is you? Well, she needs to get out more.
There's a comment in the chat. It's kind of interesting. They said, you get a big old size 13 boot, get it all muddy, make it look like it's working, and leave it right out the front door. Like there is a
work boots.
There is a large working man that is in this place.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Maybe even like a cutout or a mannequin.
Why can't you go over there and knock on his door with this work boot man? He knocked on your door looking to wash his hands.
I keep thinking she's got this big, strong man in her life, Virginia, that she can call upon.
She's got to find one. I really want somebody to go over there.
Honestly, the strongest man I know is Virginia.
All right, I'll go.
Okay, we just got to find a strong man for this woman.
So we didn't help her.
That's the only way.
We helped her with nothing.
0.
Okay.
Not a bit.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Hi, Jbird. What you thinking about today?
Virginia, you can probably go to sleep if you want because this is probably going to bore you. But I was watching this special over the break, a documentary, and it was going into breaking down all the different types of species that are out there when it comes to aliens.
Okay.
There are the grays. There are tall grays. There's small grays. There's the men in black. There's a robotic type. And they kind of have a hierarchy of who's in charge. There's one that looks like an insect that supposedly kind of holds more of a authority figure kind of a thing, letting people know what to do.
Okay.
And I thought that was I think there's such a misconception when it comes to aliens and all that kind of stuff. Everyone thinks just a small little green creature. That's not what the modern day mind thinks in the alien world. They're open to a lot of different things. And the one theory that keeps coming up are people that are time travelers.
Okay.
The aliens we see, that if you've had an encounter, it's because you're seeing humans from the past that are coming to the future. I know it gets confusing.
Humans from the future that's coming to the present day.
Yes, and they sort of look like humans, but their heads have evolved differently. Their eyes are bigger, their foreheads are bigger, but there's a long list of different species that are considered in the alien world, and they all have their own little kind of plan or ways they act. I thought that was kind of cool.
Virginia, what are your in-depth thoughts about that?
Different alien species. I mean, walk one of them in here and then we'll talk.
Okay, yeah.
How about that?
Introduce himself.
Yeah. I mean, until then, isn't it all just speculation?
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's talk about the Kardashians. I'm out. try to bring a different pitch in here, something different.
Kardashians, I'm in.
Yeah, there might be aliens as well. I don't know.
They might be.
That would not shock me.
That wouldn't shock me either.
But the same thing in the ghost world. There's all types of different. All right, I'll stop. Okay.
Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Well, today is the official day. It's the beginning of carnival season.
Okay.
Today is the day. Technically, you take down all your Christmas decorations and you put up all your Mardi Gras decorations.
Okay.
Now you can start eating king cake. And now the parades start and the fun and the frivolity begins. Now through Fat Tuesday, we can just go nuts.
Yeah. It's almost carny season, too. South Florida Fair is about to kick off.
I mean, carnies and carnival go hand in hand.
Yeah, you're right.
It's very fun.
'Tis the season.
Yes.
We're all here. So you're going to have king cake today?
I
You celebrate
am.
that way? Okay.
Me and Rocco are going to make a king cake.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
do you
fantastic.
do you think this time you can give me a king cake that doesn't have the plastic baby in it so I don't choke?
I told you there was a plastic baby in it.
No, you did not. There was a couple years in a row you gave me babyless king cake, and then last year you brought me one with the baby. You forgot to tell me, and I scarfed it down thinking it's babyless, and I'm like, oh, what's happening? She's done it finally. She's finally.
Well, when I give you ones that I made, I don't put a baby in them. But when I bring you one back from New Orleans and it's in cellophane and there's a sign on it that says, may include plastic doll, it's not my fault you didn't read.
Well, I'm not Cajun. How about that?
I was not trying to kill him, but yeah, I did fail to tell him there was a plastic baby in the ones that came prepackaged.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know, it's kind of interesting being a father in this era because when I was a teenager, what my parents had to worry about was me going out smoking and drinking and acting a fool and doing all that kind of stuff. And I've had kids that I've already brought through high school that are now 27. And even then, the challenges of having a high school son is a lot different now because the things I realize I need to worry about are not the drinking and smoking because that's not necessarily what the kids are doing today that are high school. It is the digital ways that they are gambling their money. And it just really kind of opened my eyes. My son just absolutely loves he and all of his friends. They're into the Hard Rock app, into the sports gambling and all that. And then I see this, I'm like, okay, what is this? Crypto casino. And they said, especially in South Florida, too, it's popping up because crypto is very popular here in South Florida. They say teenagers and young adults are increasingly getting hooked on this illegal online crypto casino stuff. And what's happening is they get in there and they lose huge sums of money. Which, I mean, some crazy stuff. And the other part about it, it's a lot of popular streamers and celebrities that they love that are pitching it to them.
Paid endorsers.
Yes.
That are promoting it. And it just so happens to be your son's favorite YouTuber.
Yeah, they say one teen identified as David began gambling at the age of 14 after watching Aiden Ross, who I think is from Boca Raton, and rapper Drake promoting crypto casinos. And the kid got all into it. They say the streamers will earn money through affiliate links or direct payments. Some of them are receiving six-figure fees or more to promote this stuff. And their audience is teenage boys for the most part. Now, this one kid I was just talking about, after turning 18, he converted $12,000 into savings to crypto, briefly doubled it, then lost everything, along with a secret $4,000 loan. He said, I lost sight of what money actually is. It gives you this false sense of inflation and how you have money and what money means because they're not going out and busting their butt to earn it.
Right.
You know, when you work at a fast food restaurant and you get a measly little check and you realize how much you had to work to get that check, it means more to you. When they're doing the crypto and the sports gambling, it's quickly here, it's quickly gone, and their concepts of money are not good, and they're taking this into adulthood.
I do believe that, where if you are earning your own money and you're doing hard work, it feels different.
Yeah, absolutely.
You look at it differently.
It's rewiring these kids, and who knows what you're going to get. And let me say, it's probably the biggest worry that I have with my teenage son, who's 17, is because I know he's in it. And I'm like, I don't know. Now I got to look into crypto casinos.
So is it illegal for someone under 18 to be doing this?
I don't know. They say it's illegal, and it didn't say like an age specification. So the crypto gambling, I don't know what it is. Like I said, I got to do a deeper dive. I'm just reading this one horrific story that's, freaking me out.
Is it illegal for everybody or just for
That's my guess.
Kids under 18?
That's my guess. Is it because the Hard Rock app you get because that is actually sanctioned by the state? They've allowed that. Previously, it was illegal. So that's the only reason why it is legal. And I think if you use any other app, it would be considered illegal in the state of Florida.
But even with the Hard Rock app, technically you have to be 18 to do that.
Supposed to be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. These kids are obviously
But there's
getting around it.
workarounds.
Oh, definitely.
Big time. Yeah. Now, some insiders say the massive bets shown on streams aren't even real. The money is supplied by casinos and winnings aren't kept, misleading young viewers into gambling themselves.
That's what they were saying about Drake, is he had all those endorsement deals. So, yeah, he was winning big and losing big, but he was playing with house money.
Right, yeah. They say online gambling has surged overall, with U.S. sports betting revenue jumping from $6.6 billion in 2018 to $148.7 billion last year.
Wow.
So they probably paid Drake an extra fee to endorse it.
And then
they
gave
said,
him,
go ahead and show the people how to play. It's house money.
Here's a few million. Do what you will. This is like Monopoly money.
It's their way of advertising in a way, or promoting the site.
And it says, while crypto casinos are illegal in the U.S., teens can access them using VPNs, weak age checks, and cryptocurrency. Now, Twitch banned crypto casino promotion in 2022, but there's a gazillion other different ways that your teenagers are finding it, and they could wind up in a serious financial situation because of it. That's what's just terrifying about it.
I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. The whole gambling online. So many of my friends do it. I can see them losing themselves.
I have no interest in it. I don't want to lose money.
It would take one big loss where I go, nah, we can't do this.
I would have to have inside information to be able to put down anything more than $20.
Can you say that just a little bit louder? Right in the microphone?
If I had insider info, that's the only way I would put down hundreds or thousands of dollars, but these kids are doing it.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. So I thought it was just kind of interesting how the things that teenagers are into today that worry parents is so radically different.
Well, isn't it crazy just how much the world has changed just in 15 years? The things that were once, no, you can't do that. I mean, it's right in your face now.
Yeah, it really is. And I don't know. What is more scary? Would you rather you had kids go out, try drinking behind your back, or doing serious financial wagers like this?
I think drinking.
And look, it's all the same thing. I mean, we're doing things that are giving us those pleasure endorphins. They've just got different ways of hitting the same markers that we did when we were that age.
Oh, look, every generation, you just swap addictions, Kevin.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what it is. And it's crazy how it's changed now. In fact, looking at the numbers for 2025 that just came out when it came to booze, hit a 90-year low in alcohol use in America. They say only 54% of adults say they drank, down 13 points since 2022 when we were getting all hammered during the pandemic.
Well, that's why I think it's down, is because we drank most of the alcohol during the pandemic.
Yeah, right.
There's not much
Got to
left.
restock.
A lot of people, too, that are like, in their 50s, in their 60s, in their 70s, decide to stop drinking.
Well, because your body, for health reasons, you go to the doctor all of a sudden and say, we can't find your liver.
Right. I was reading that too, because it speaks to me. They say booze hits us much harder the older we get, and the effects of drinking are worse. They say as we age, our tolerance to alcohol decreases as the liver enzymes that break down alcohol become less efficient. And it took me a while to adjust too, because I noticed there for a couple of years, I'm like going, I used to drink this much. Why am I all of a sudden a pansy? And it changed. I couldn't drink the same amount of liquid and the same style as I did before, like getting blackout drunk. I'm like, what is going on?
Well, it's not even the hangover. It's the lethargy, just being so tired and not being able to. And sometimes if you do, let's say you go to a Virginia party, it's on a Friday.
Right.
I don't start feeling normal till around Tuesday if I go hard on a Virginia party.
Yeah, they say too, as you get older, you lose muscle mass, and the muscle stores the water that helps dilute the booze. So less water also means more dehydration, and that's why you get that heftier hangover as you get older. And they say the effects may even be worse for women. And look out, because they say perimenopause can often disrupt sleep, cause hot flashes, and increase depression and anxiety symptoms. And alcohol only adds fuel to that fire.
Wait a minute, alcohol's sexist?
Yes. Tougher on the ladies. Go figure. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. They say that when it came to the drop in drinking, young adults led the shift, with drinking dropping from nearly 60% to 50% since 2023, and women seeing an 11-point decline to 51%.
But I'll tell you what I think is on the rise. I think weed is on the rise, and I think mushrooms are on the rise. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's crossing over into not just teenagers. That's 45-year-old woman, soccer mom. Oh, yeah, I'll try a little microdose. I've heard microdosing. I'll try it. Hey, what's happening to me?
Yeah. And they say the other thing they saw in the last year, over half of Americans now believe even moderate drinking is bad for their health. And people who do drink are doing it less often. That's why they've seen the drastic dip in drinking. 90-year low.
Have you slowed down a little bit, or are you kind of at the same pace?
Yeah, no, I would say for exactly all the reasons that I said. It's I realize I can't drink that amount anymore, so I don't even try to go out there and be going, yeah, tonight, baby, gonna knock down a 12-pack.
Save it for special occasions. You just can't do it every night.
That's what Denny says. He goes, drink during celebration. Don't drink to celebrate, a baby's born, or
when you're going out with a bunch of friends and y'all don't ever get together.
Don't drink a Tuesday when you get home in the dark by yourself with your tears.
Okay.
That's where
no pants on.
I think that's where it starts to get a little dark.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a change. And another thing they said too, 67% of Americans support installing alcohol impairment technology in all new vehicles.
Oh, look at that.
That's almost 70%. Can you imagine if we got that?
Everybody's got to blow.
And someone's going to go, but my rights, damn it. But you're keeping everyone safer that way.
I don't hate that.
Well, of course, because it's keeping people safe.
Yeah, and a slight majority of Americans, 51%, favor reducing the legal blood alcohol limit from 0.08 to 0.05. That would basically mean you couldn't even sniff alcohol without getting a DUI.
Huh.
Yeah, everyone always says, oh, if you have one or two, you're fine. I think that's a dangerous road.
Yeah.
If I have one or two, I'm not fine. I'm fun.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. Yeah, there's a difference.
I mean, I'm a lightweight when it comes to drinking. You give me a half a beer and I'm like, woo, let's go to the track and gamble.
Where are we dancing?
Where are we dancing? Exactly.
One or two, I feel it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they remind you 34 Americans die daily in drunk driving crashes. That's one death every 42 minutes.
Uber is so easy. Lyft is so easy. Just don't even risk it.
I also can't believe, because I watch so many body cam videos, especially DUI ones, I cannot believe how many people don't understand drinking and driving laws.
Yeah.
Like, I've only had 6 tequila shots. I'm fine.
Right.
Then the officer will ask, so from a scale of 1 to 10, the drunkest you've ever been, what do you think you are right now? I mean, I'm only like a 4. I am fine to drive. He's like, all right, cuffs on her.
Yeah, I got to admit, there was a lot of this that spoke to me. What is it that feels more awkward the older you get? A lot of these things I get. Virginia was just talking a second ago about how she had to put on a swimsuit. And with every year, it gets more and more awkward to go out to the pool and wear that old lady suit that you got.
Yes. Sorry. Tassels would help.
Yes. Is that what it is? Not mud flaps.
Not mud flaps.
Yes. Okay.
Tassels would help. You are right.
Okay.
Tassels and a cover up.
The sarong? Is that what they still call that?
Sarongs are great. Cover-ups are great.
You put one of those 1950s swim caps on?
I did not.
And those little nose plugs. Remember those? Yeah, so what is something that feels more awkward the older you get? A lot of these things that I saw people answering, I'm like, yeah, I can kind of relate to that. They said talking to young adults. Talking to young adults. As people get older, they feel a little bit more awkward in the conversations because they realize there's just a huge chasm of what you talk about on a daily basis and what I talk about on a daily basis.
I guess it depends on what you're talking about and who you're talking to.
Yeah, that's why you got to just kind of try to find some common ground. Like for my son, sports. We can still talk about that. I get it. When he starts going into the music he listens to or the streamers that are out there and all that stuff, I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anytime I find myself not knowing what to say, whether it's a boss we've never met before, and they're like, hey, how's it going? Or just always go food. Always go food. Are you a pizza guy or a Stromboli guy?
I'm gluten-free.
Oh, boy, we can't talk. Fire me.
Also, asking a teenager how to do something on your phone. I think you're definitely older when you've gotten to that point. And I've done that. I've just handed it off to my kids. Be like,
just do it for me.
Yeah, tech issues on stuff that you don't understand can be a little embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Realizing the young people now call you sir or ma'am without irony. I remember when I was like 22 and somebody would be like, yes, sir. I'd be like, well, that's kind of wrong. I mean, I'm barely older than you. But now when somebody calls me sir, I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm
yeah.
I love it. I'm like, I'm good. Show me that respect. The only time I get some.
We don't hear it often.
No, I love being called sir.
Another thing that feels more awkward the older you get, flirting without feeling like you're committing a minor crime.
Yes, absolutely.
That probably looks really bad. Falling and immediately yelling, I'm okay, before anybody reacts. Because as you get older, when you fall, it becomes more horrific. And people are like, oh my gosh.
Are you okay?
When you're young and you fall, people laugh. As you get old, people are horrified.
You're right.
And then they laugh when the old person's out of the room.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Another thing that feels more awkward the older you get, going in to see your doctor and you realize they're half your age.
I struggle with that sometimes.
Yeah, all of my doctors are retiring.
Yeah, and they were
like, they're all getting out of the biz.
And they were old like 20 years ago.
Yeesh. Any new doctor you get is going to be like in their 30s or 40s. And you're just
stepping into that. Some people are saying making new friends feels more awkward the older they get because people tend to already have their circles and their cliques and everything else. And They just said that I don't know why it feels like it's so much harder to make friends at 40 than it was at 20.
I think you got to be open to meeting new friends. And I think for some reason, the older we get, the more closed off we become to meeting new people. And I don't know if that's you're protecting yourself kind of a thing or just you don't have the time for it. But yeah, it is more, it's definitely difficult the older you get. You have to really seek it out.
Everybody's been burned and has baggage, and you're just you're not as open to anything.
Yeah. And another thing this person said that feels more awkward the older they get, being drunk in public.
Well,
I'm fine with that.
That's kind of part of our.
Let's go.
Isn't that in our contract?
Yeah.
We're supposed to know.
That's when I dance best.
No, it's really not.
Whatever. You'll see some of these moves on Saturday.
Virginia thinks she's doing sexy dances and she looks like Urkel.
Yeah, like this, fellas? Yeah.
So hot.
What feels more awkward the older you get? There were several things on this list. I'm like, yeah, I can relate to that.
Bathing suits. Damn, I had to put one on over the holiday.
Yeah.
We stayed at a resort in Gatlinburg that had an indoor water park. And when Rocco saw this, he was ginned up. We were going. There was nothing stopping us, even nightfall. So we had to go. And
yeah.
Did you wear the old lady bathing suit?
I wore a one piece.
Yeah.
I still felt exposed.
This guy gets those little, what are the tussles that kind of hang off the end of it? Yeah.
Mud flaps?
No. Yo. If that's showing, lady, you got other
you meant
problems.
the suit.
Yes.
Tassels.
Not out of the suit.
You weirdo.
On the suit. We ain't talking that. But if you had that, I can see why it was awkward for you. Well, we had a new person starting to get night terrors here on the KBJ show. Not just Jbird. It was producer Denny's toddler son, Lachlan, that was starting to get some night terrors. Now, recap exactly what was the experience like. What was he saying? How did you know he was having night terrors?
So we would be asleep and we would just hear a scream and we'd look and he'd be sitting up and he would just be like, oh, no, in the dark. And then we'd have to, hold him and stuff until he falls back asleep and then put him back
Just
in
like
bed.
you do with Jbird.
Same exact symptoms.
No.
Hold him.
That's kind of how mine go. No, please. I wish someone would hold me.
Denny's.
So it happened a few times on a few different nights, and we go, well, it has to be nightmares, right? So we're trying to think of things like limiting him from seeing anything scary or anything of that nature. But we took a trip to Arkansas, and in Arkansas, we stayed in a guest room. We helped my in-laws move into their new house in Arkansas. So pretty much the whole time we were unpacking and setting up the rooms.
Did they move from New York to Arkansas?
They did.
Wow.
Sold their house in New York.
So
that is a big culture shock.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
So your vacation was moving stuff.
Yes, I did a lot of moving. I did a lot of mowing lawns and stuff, getting everything
You're like
ready.
the low-budget good Greek.
Yeah, I got called in for that. But we stayed in a guest room, and the guest room is obviously no one's lived in it for a while, so it was super dark. And so that's when we kind of figured it out. Lachlan had nightmares the first 2 nights we were in Arkansas. Same type of thing. We got up with him, blah, blah, blah. So I go, this room's dark. I was thinking maybe he just can't see or something. So I went and got a nightlight at Walgreens or whatever for $5. And that so far has gotten rid of all of his night terrors. I don't think he was having night terrors. I think he was waking up and it was so dark, he didn't know where he was and he was panicking. Yeah. I think that's what it was. It took us a while to figure it out, but I don't think he's actually having nightmares. I think he's waking up and it's dark. So we put a nightlight in our bedroom, which sucks because it's so bright now, but it's the worst. I hate lights at night. I want it as dark as possible.
Right.
That's crazy.
But he has not woken up once since then.
Wow.
He's had a couple stirrings, but nothing of, I think it's just, digestion or something. I never thought about it, but if you feed a baby something later in the day, say he doesn't eat earlier, you give him, some meatballs or something.
Yeah.
He gets heartburn. You got to wake up and the baby's got heartburn. It's just stuff you learn as you go through the thing.
Not just babies, dog. Not just babies.
Baby Jbird has heartburn a lot.
Yeah.
All that tomato sauce on his pizza.
Very acidic.
I had pizza at 10:30 last night.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think I cracked it. It's something that simple.
Wow.
We were just looking at the problem wrong.
That makes sense too, especially if it's really, really dark in there and the kid's used to seeing. He wakes up and it's pitch black. He's like, "What is happening?"
Because even in Arkansas, it was so dark. If you got up, you couldn't even see your hands in front of you. It was just like that type of darkness. It's really dark out there. They just don't have
the city lights.
At all.
It's
zero.
amazing. We don't realize, I think, living in cities and being in South Florida, just how much light pollution we have. And when you get out into the country, when you look at the sky, you're like, oh my gosh, where'd all that come from?
You're right. I think that's what kind of freaked me out in Oregon, because that was the first time I ever stayed deep in the mountains. And you're right. You could see everything in the sky. And it's so grand. It makes you feel quite small.
Absolutely. Yeah. It puts life into perspective. We don't even notice that here in South Florida.
You can't even walk outside without a flashlight. If it's like a sliver moon or something, you can't see anything.
Wow.
It's so dark out there. It's also very quiet.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it. Actually, I was getting like tinnitus from the quietness. I could hear a ringing.
Yeah, right.
I go, wow, this is insane. I'm so used to cars and traffic and ambulances.
Different way of life.
Different.
Welcome to the country.
It was pretty nice out there, I will say. And so we were talking to one of the locals, and they're like, yeah, all these people are moving out here. We don't like it and all this stuff.
Right.
And I was like,
you just moved people out there.
I know. I'm like,
sorry.
So I go, there's no way everyone's moving out here. I looked it up, and it's one of the most moved to places recently, I guess.
What made them choose Arkansas?
I think it's the quality of life, the slow pace, and things are significantly less out there.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
Way less. I mean, gas is like $2.30.
So they sold their house in New York, probably made a good profit, and turned around and got a bigger house in Arkansas for less money.
Yeah, for the same price that I paid for my place here in West Palm, they got... It's an acre and a half on a lake, 3-story house.
Oh, my God.
It's just lunacy.
What?
3 stories.
3 stories?
Yeah. An acre?
An acre on a lake with a dock.
Gosh, I've always wanted a lake.
Yeah, we have. We've always wanted a lake.
Their lakes are different up there. They got it doesn't like Florida lakes. You don't go in. You're gonna get disease or bit. Like these lakes are beautiful. They're like Crystal Lake from like a campsite.
Wow.
Right. You swim in them. You do everything in them.
Yeah,
you don't even think about it.
Every morning you see people out there fishing and stuff. Just in a little John boat.
One of those lakes you just put your hand in the water and a fish comes up.
You could.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of people, they want to own their little slice of heaven. I saw that West Virginia is the #1 state in America where people own their homes. And it's just because they're so stinking affordable people can do it.
I watched a documentary on West Virginia over the break just to see, because I know you've got ties up there, right?
Yeah, my whole family's from there.
And I wanted to see what it was like and what it is in the middle of nowhere, parts of it.
Yeah, beautiful, quiet. They've even got parts of the state where you don't have any cellular activity whatsoever. It's basically a quiet zone where you can't get cell service. They don't have any of that kind of stuff. And there are some people that are actually, I guess, allergic in a sense, a weird thing to some of the gamma rays that are out there. And so they wind up living in that part of West Virginia because that's the only place you can now go where you're absolutely
I've heard
away
of
from
that.
all that.
That was a big part of the documentary, saying that there's nothing out there. And that they interviewed this one local. They go, yeah, there's really not much to do out here. Only thing we got now is pretty much the grave sites. Like, yikes.
That's it. Yeah, you go visit dead loved ones in the...
Gosh.
Yeah, and they're buried in your backyard.
I'm like, we don't got a McDonald's or a Wendy's around here?
Nothing?
Yeah, on the farms, they have their own little cemetery. Yeah, you go back to our old family farm, and you've got all the ancestors buried there.
That's badass.
That is badass.
Got your own little cemetery. Wow. Yeah, you don't even think about it. You used to take grandma out in the backyard and throw her in a hole.
Wonder if that makes it extra haunted, that area.
Did your family still own that land where your grandma used to live?
That's a good question. I'm not sure what they did with the farm.
You got to ask your dad.
Yeah, I don't know where that went. I assume they sold it because I haven't heard anything of it for a long time. My grandma's been gone for a couple decades, so I would assume they handed it off to somebody else. There's no real need. So all those people that had her gone.
Interesting.
If a development center bought that and they dug, they would find bones real easily, right? If you dig in your own graves in your own backyard.
Very poltergeist.
Yeah.
I think if you dug a lot of places, Dennis, you'd find some bones.
Yes, there are bones everywhere. Well, coming up in a couple of minutes, we're going to find out from these calamities that happened, who is responsible. Is it producer Denny's baby Lachlan, who just got the remedy to his night terrors, or is it Jbird, who's still suffering from his?
Oh, yeah.
Someone needs to soothe our baby in the middle of the night.
Maybe we should get him a nightlight.
We should.
Maybe that's all it is.
I have plenty of night lights.
Oh, I bet you do. Which one of the two went to spit something out of their mouth while in a car and they didn't realize the window was still up?
We're guessing that one was Jbird.
I'm going to go with that as well. Are we correct?
It was Bird.
It was Bird.
It was Bird.
I don't think your microphone's on, bro.
It's not a bad thing.
Is it not on?
I don't think
It's not on.
Okay.
Looks like you're going to have to sit over here and lap up, big boy.
Try it again.
Hello.
Yes, I do not know.
So is it doing the same thing Virginia's used to do?
I don't know. Why don't you try unplugging it, plugging it back in?
Hello.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, what a weird issue that moved from Virginia's spot to your spot over the break.
And I didn't even. I think Virginia sabotaged me. I didn't touch my wire.
No, I just all of a sudden decided to stop working. He's been working fine the whole entire show.
I wouldn't even know how to sabotage you. I'm not that tech good.
How do you take credit?
I can't.
All right, so we're going with Bird on that. That was Bird.
Was the Bird.
That was the Bird that did that one. Okay, very nice. And how did that go down exactly?
In my defense, my car was half. The window was half down, and I drank something that was so gross. I spit it out and realized, oh crap, my window is not all the way down. So I got half of it on all my window.
What were you drinking?
Some old
whiskey.
No. Some juice that I tried that. I can't say that word very well. Pomegranate.
Pomegranate?
Yeah, pomegranate.
Yeah.
Pomegranate?
Yeah.
Gosh, I do not like that soup, but I hear it's soup. Juice.
Soup.
This is not
Pomegranate soup.
a great segment. Virginia's got me rattled.
I was going to say.
Mike was all jacked.
You trapping my microphone. I can't say pomegranate.
Wow.
Yeah, I hear it's healthy, Kev.
Okay.
But I do not.
It just tastes terrible.
I just don't like it. It's terrible. I keep going back to it to think it's going to change, and I just don't like it.
Oh, I love it. I love
know.
pomegranate juice.
Try cutting with a different juice.
Dennis, don't yell at me.
I find pomegranate to be a little. It's not my favorite flavor either.
A little bitter.
Yeah, it's bitter.
Mix it with some Tahitian treat.
Now we're talking, Davey.
Yeah, take a healthy drink and make it not healthy.
Tahitian treat might be the most unhealthiest drink on the planet.
So much sugar. It pours like a syrup.
Most people don't even know what I'm talking about. Go, what is Tahitian treat?
Because most people would never drink that many calories.
It's a Hawaiian punch type of soda, if you're wondering.
So I was checking out at Publix and they have Baja Blast, and I was going to grab one just impulsively as I was getting in line, and I looked. It's 143% of your sugar for the entire day in that one drink.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
143%.
So it's more sugar than you should have in a day.
In one drink.
A time and a half.
Yeah, that's why that pomegranate's not too delicious.
You're right.
Yeah. Who was it, Bird or Lachlan, that dropped their hash browns in their orange juice but then ate them anyway? Who did that?
That feels like a Lachlan thing.
I'll go Lachlan on that as well.
That is a Lachlan thing.
Aw.
Very much. Yeah. He's gotten very good at eating. He eats, 3 square a day now. It's awesome.
Good.
Did he like the hash brown in the juice?
Kids are weird, man. Even if they have something good in front of them, they just mash it together and eat it. It's kind of gross. So I don't think they care if flavors are mixed. I think to them it's kind of exciting.
Kids are gross, and they rarely say thank you before the age of 5. And we do a lot for them. They need to say thank you more.
But yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
Who fell over trying to kiss a dog? Was that
Jbird.
Yeah.
Please let it be Jbird.
It was definitely me.
Is there video?
No, but it was a dog in Oregon, and it was...
Wasn't that mean dog, was it?
No, it was a mean dog.
That's why he keeps barking at you, because you're trying to Me Too him.
No, I was not Me Tooing the dog.
Stop kissing me. The dog's mad.
I asked permission if I could pet the dog and if I could, love on the dog. And I went to go kiss the dog on its little snout, and I just lost my footing and fell over like Humpty Dumpty.
The dog had to be like, what the hell is going on?
Well, I think the owner was like, what the hell is going on?
Who got hit in the forehead with a hard-thrown jingle bell?
Oh.
I'll go Jbird on that one.
I mean, I don't want anybody to get hit in the forehead with a jingle bell, but I hope it was Jbird.
It was baby Lachlan.
Oh.
Yikes. How'd that happen?
We were taking down all the Christmas decorations in the house, and I was throwing a jingle bell and some decorations towards Jen to throw into a box. And I kind of just
your
threw
baby?
it. I was like, oh, he didn't see that, right?
It has the distance of the jingle ball.
It kind of curved. I threw put a little English on it by accident.
Curveball?
He threw a slider right into baby Lachlan's face.
I don't think he saw it, though. It's fine. I don't want that one impression.
Did it take him down?
He definitely felt it. It was across the room.
And was it Bird or baby Lachlan who almost poked their brain when they attacked a drink too aggressively, forgetting there was a straw in it?
Oh, that feels like Jbird.
Okay, I'll join you on that. Is that Jbird?
Oh, that was baby Lachlan, too.
Oh, poor baby Lachlan. A lot of stuff going on with him.
He loves straws. And, I think, because I've been a victim of this too. When you are not paying attention and you have a straw, I've had a straw go on my eye before.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Because you're just not paying attention. I can see being new in this straw game.
Yeah, he's now at the point where he's holding his own drink and drinking through a little rubber straw and stuff. But yeah, he's constantly just banging his face into things.
There's an adorable picture at the pizza place where he's got a hat on, sunglasses, and his old drink with his straw.
Aww.
I should post
Cute.
that.
It's cute. Poor kid had a tough round, though.
I think it's
bells in the head and straws up the nose.
the growing pains.
Yeah. Tough round.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design.
Well, every day that passes, we are hearing new details about the girl that passed away that was apparently dating that guy, David, the singer that was really hot from TikTok. Of course, she was 14 and he was over age, and they had matching tattoos that said, shh. Investigators are now talking to a lot of people, including executives at the record labels that have been questioned about what they knew, and an overnight trip to a remote Santa Barbara area, which was unscheduled in his plan, that I guess a few people knew about at the record label, but wasn't part of the original plan for his life. Like, what happened and how involved was he in her death? It sounds like it may have been more than just him.
Well, what I saw yesterday on TMZ, Harvey Levin was talking about that in these situations, you have managers and all kinds of other people that are involved, and it could go deeper than just David. It may have been that it just wasn't him, that maybe he had some people that were helping to attribute to the bad behavior, or even a possible cover-up. Here's what he was saying yesterday.
This week, there has been a witness before the grand jury intimately involved in David's life. The LA County DA says in a suspect in what they believe is the murder of Celeste Rivas, Robert Morgenroth. Robert Morgenroth is the head of Mogul Vision, which is the label for David. There is another manager in this same company, and his name is Josh Marshall, was the guy who leased the house in the Hollywood Hills that David was staying at. It is the same house that the LAPD raided pursuant to a search warrant just shortly after Celeste's body was found inside David's Tesla.
And so the questions were, because there was a good bit of time. They knew this girl was in his life and in that circle, and she turned up missing, and neither one of these two guys reported anything to the authorities. And this was months and months. And they're saying, you were intricately tied to this dude, David. You knew about what was going on. Why were you guys so silent? And could they be complicit to her possible murder?
Wow.
So there may be a couple other people that are brought into this, and not just David alone is acting solo.
And maybe not just complicit, but involved.
You're right. Yeah, you could have 3 suspects in this pretty quick.
Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. Well, we'll keep you posted on what that grand jury decides to do. It's crazy. Bethany Frankel posted some pictures and a video, and it is kind of scary. She went to St. Bart for the whole New Year's Eve celebration, but left early after she got some sort of bacterial infection on her face. She also was saying, like, oh my gosh, a lot of people have gone to St. Bart and got sick.
Is she going to break that story like she broke the drone story in New Jersey? 'Cause I'm still waiting for those answers.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy stuff. The video is a pretty serious bacterial infection on her face.
Yeah, she was there. I guess that was a place for all the celebrities to be. I saw
still
her with,
is, yeah.
Lauren Sanchez, she was in a photo with. She was also there because you saw what was going on with Tom Brady and Alex Earl. Now,
Yes.
they've come out apparently and said that there wasn't any kind of hooking up between those two. He's 48, she's 25.
It doesn't look right. They don't match to me.
Yeah, there is a good age gap. But, she was rubbing Tom's back and he had his hand around her waist and they looked kind of cozy. But that was in the whole circle there. So she was hanging with Alex Earl as well.
But so did the Gronk. The Gronk did the same thing to Brady.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, she even showed she got bumps on her face. So
Yeah, the bumps look significant. So hopefully they're able to clear that up.
Yep.
And finally here, it looks like if you're a fan of Emily in Paris, I know my daughter loves this show. Season 5 just premiered in December, and she watched the whole thing. She loved it. They're coming back with a 6th season. So if you're a fan of Emily in Paris.
Is that scripted or reality?
It's scripted.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, you have beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Box. We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, I don't know if she's relaunching a musical career or if this is a one-off, but Brooke Hogan has released a song and video about her relationship with her dad, the Hulkster.
Oh, I am excited, brother.
Okay. It is a tearjerker. Listen to the lyrics on this as well. It says a lot about their relationship.
Tell me you loved me, really? Could you find me in my dreams? All the lying letters, lines I'm trying to read. Guess it's not what it seemed. I kept it real. You made the deal, got the best out of me. But now that I see, I don't wanna go back. 'Cause what you did to me, Daddy, you lying there, made a fool out of me. I don't wanna go back. 'Cause you were my world, and I was your girl. But that meant nothing. I don't wanna go back.
Wow.
Oh, your mic went out again.
Yeah, that doesn't sound real positive, right, to the relationship?
Did she just leg drop his ass in a ballad?
I think she did. She said, I don't want to go back. She said, you weren't there for me. And sounds like she's maybe happy he's dead.
I've done a deep dive on the old Hogan drama, and they did not end on the greatest terms.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That song kind of is an exclamation point if you had any wonders.
Fix your family before you die, because you don't never know when your day is coming.
Ever since Hogan Knows Best, things have gone to crap for the Hulkster.
He's right. That reality show was the beginning of the end.
Yep.
You actually see it happening during the reality show of the last season. You're going, I think this is kind of real. This is more real than wrestling.
Yeah, that's tough. I'm just so happy my kids don't sing. It's amazing just how well Shaquille O'Neal connects with people. You ever seen him? He just seems like he's truly a people person. He spends a lot of time in South Florida. He does his DJ Diesel, so he's always at our clubs or one of our outdoor events. But, even still, he could just be walking into whatever. He goes into like Walmarts and stuff like that. You go, oh my gosh, can't believe Shaq. He just seems like for a guy that's made so much money in the NBA and then, being an announcer on TV and all the other projects he's got, you go, he should be so disconnected from everybody else on planet Earth. And especially, to his size. But he's just such a big, lovable dude.
He makes me laugh, too.
Yes.
Funny guy and a great perspective. And, I guess part of that's got to be credited to his dad. I saw this clip of him. His dad gave him a lesson on pressure. This is when he was early in his career playing in the NBA, had a bad game. He's like, woe is me. The pressure's just so much. Everybody's looking at me. I got all these people that are blasting me on social media. And his dad said, get in the car. Let me show you real pressure.
So one day, playing against the New York Knicks, have a terrible game. So my father calls, bring your tail home. So I come home, we land late. Be here tomorrow at 0500 a.m. Like, what? You heard I said? Yes, sir. So I'll go home, wake up 5 a.m. We get in the car, we're driving. And if my father don't speak, you don't speak. You don't speak until you're spoken to, ever. So I said something, and he's like, what? So now he's upset. Well, you couldn't handle the pressure? Well, no, I couldn't handle the pressure. And so now he's very upset. We ride and we, under this bridge, just a homeless family. And he's sitting, he turns the light off. They're sleeping in a little tent. And we're just sitting and waiting. 5:30, 6. About 6:30, the guy comes out. And my father said, that's pressure. And then the wife comes out, and then the two babies come out. He said, pressure is when you don't know where your next meal is coming from. Tired of you rich, spoiled athletes not performing to your level and then saying you can't handle the pressure. You don't know what pressure is. You still get paid after a bad game. It's not pressure. This is pressure.
There you go. That's not pressure. This is pressure.
That's a reality check from Dad right there.
Yeah. What a good lesson, though. For a kid that is making the money that he was making playing in the NBA, to say, keep it in perspective, man.
Now I feel all this pressure to follow Shaquille O'Neal with my thought of the day.
That's the true lesson.
Never live up.
That's the truth. Why you gotta be so mean? Well, I can't even see. Can I borrow your glasses?
Sure.
She insults me and then I have to borrow her glasses.
Oh, boy.
Oh, what a difference.
That's amazing, huh?
Oh, my God.
How great it is when you can see. All right, Bird, you got this, baby. Bring it home. I know you can handle the pressure.
They muddy the water to make it seem deep. And call your loved ones and get good sleep.
Wait, what?
I thought I was done, but you thought there was more.
They muddy the water to make it seem deep.
They muddy the water to make it seem deep. The water's not deep. It's just covered in mud. It's a trick. Don't fall for a parlor's trick. Call your loved ones and tell them you love them. That's all I got. What are you looking at me for?
Just trying to put that pressure on, man.
Please end the show. I can't have her staring me down
I
like
was just waiting for it to make sense, and it hasn't.
They muddy the water to make it seem deep. Oh, my gosh. See, you are so shallow.
That's what it is.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.